Hi, and welcome back to Park to Legend. Here we are with episode 1. We're going to introduce you to the main team that is South Shields and see what tactics we're going to use in FM26. Yes, here is the squad. And it's not a bad squad, to be honest. There's quite a few players in here. I do see one big glaring problem, which is Kyle Crossley is out for 11 to 12 months with a torn ACL. And being the fact that he's 20 and not very good, potential maybe, but all year out, not ideal. But the main thing is, we're going to have a quick look through our squad of players that we've got. We have picked out a sort of team that we're going to do, and that will be this team here. Now, I'm going to put both of them up so we can see what we're like in and out of possession, because that's the new buzzword, isn't it? So what we're going to do a 4-2-3-1 to start with, purely because that seems to be the players we've got. I do like to play 4-2-4, but we don't really have strikers to do it at the moment. And then out of possession, we'll be dropping back a little bit more. I know playing with 2 DMs there, but then only 1 out of possession. Just trying to flood the midfield a bit more, go a bit more defensive, try and win the ball back and go up. We will be playing with a vertical tiki-taka. Mentality will be a positive mentality, not anything else. Because then you can just step back. If you start positive, you can go more attacking if there's a problem, or you can go a bit more balanced if you are trying to see the game out. Now, looking at the player-wise, this is how they reckon it should be. Yeah. Again, I see a big problem. The fact that we only got 1 left back in the squad, and he is on loan. Now, with the first team, we have Jasper Sheik, who is our goalkeeper. Now, he actually is a ball-playing goalkeeper. And with passing of 11, playing at this standard of football, pretty good. Reflex is only 10. Position of 9, so not too bad. We do need to change up. It's in centimetres. Hang on. I thought I'd done this. I need to be in feet and inches. Get it proper English. It's better. He's 6 foot tall. So again, not the biggest goalkeeper in the world, but we will see how he gets on. Now, we have I tell you what, trying to get this squad thing going is a little bit of a pain in the backside, but we are getting there slowly. Robbie Tinkler, he is our captain as well, 28 years of age. He is an absolutely solid right back. Can also play in central defence as well if need be. Not got the best of jumping reach and all, but he can fill in there if necessary. He is a 4-star current ability player. Plays as a wing back, inside fullback, that sort of thing. So he's pretty good there. Our left back, like I said, we will go right, left, and that sort of thing, is Oliver Bainbridge. Now, he's on loan from Sunderland, 20 years of age. He doesn't look too bad, but I feel this is a weakness. He has 3.5, 4.5 potential ability, but he is only 2.5 current. Now, being a player who's going to do a lot of tackling and all, 9 for tackling isn't really ideal. So maybe we do need another left back because, like I said, there literally is nothing in the squad. Kane Sykes, who is a 5'10" right back, but also can play centre back. You're probably seeing where I'm going here. We're a little bit short at centre half. I think that's going to be another bit of a weakness that we need to sort out with this squad. We've also got Ethan Mann, who is 6'4" central defender. Hallelujah. We do have a big boy, a no-nonsense central defender, can tackle as well. He's got tackling there of 13. He's pretty good. Well-rounded for this standard of football. 21 years of age. Could be with us for a little while. Our DMs. Martin Smith. I feel like Harry Kane. He is a 5'10" central midfielder. Again, more of a says wide central midfielder. I've got to get used to these new roles. Where's my, Mazzalas and stuff? Surely a wide central midfielder is a Mazzala. Determination of 1. And he's 29 years of age. Okay. David Carson, another 29-year-old central midfielder, can also play at right back. Now, he is a defensive midfielder, tackling 11, passing 11, first touch of 11. His mentals are pretty good for this standard of football. 29 years of age, got plenty of ability with him at the moment. Natural fitness of 15. I really like this boy. He is actually a bit of a superstar, this one. Out on the right wing, Caden Kelly. He isn't really a right winger. He's likes to play in behind the striker. But again, we're sort of limited. Having that boy out so long injured isn't ideal. Now, when he plays in that position as an attacking midfielder, it's probably his better role. But currently, he's going to have to start on the right-hand side. Sean McGurk. Now, this boy is a left winger. He can also play in behind the striker, and he is far better than the other lad. Only 22 years of age. 5-star potential, 4-star current ability. He's an important player for the club as well. Yeah, he's very well-rounded. I do like the look of McGurk. Now, Sedwin Scott, 26 years of age, left winger, also a channel forward. I'm looking to play this boy on the left. 4-star, 4-star. He is awesome. I think if you play him out there as an inside forward, maybe. Like I said, we are lacking in strikers, but he is a striker. But 12 finishing, I'd like to do a little bit better than that, ideally. Paul Blackett. Now, he is a striker. Simple as that. There isn't anything else he can do. And he's pretty well rounded. But again, he's quick for this standard of football. Not the greatest natural fitness. Flair is good. First touch is good. Finishing a 12 again, I'd rather 14. Something around 14 would be far, far better for me. Backup goalkeeper, Ollie Walker. Now, this boy, yeah, less said about him the better, really. Daniel Dodds, 24-year-old right back. We have an abundance of right backs. He has got lots of ability, 24 years of age, but he's not as good as the other ones. So maybe he's one that we move on to try and make space in the squad. Will Jenkins. Now, I've seen this boy before in Football Manager. Where have I seen him? Maybe he's just popped up somewhere. But Will Jenkins, he's got the number 10 shirt, likes to play off the left-hand side. So again, he could be an option if we put Sedwin Scott up front, maybe. Dan Savage. He's a channel forward. He's quick. He's got plenty of natural fitness. Just finishing lets him down. He can play off the right wing. Another one, like I said, we have got some players that can fit in. So he could be a good squad option. Maddox Everett. A 5'9" central defender with strength of 3. We need to get some players in, don't we? Todd Alcock, a 20-year-old. He's tackling 14. He's got a few bits about him. Maybe he will develop. He is a 4.5-star potential player. Stretching it a little bit, I think, but we'll see. Lewis Burns, a 16-year-old striker. Maybe something who can be worked with. 1.5-star current ability. 3.5-star, 4-star maybe player in the future. So maybe. We then have Dylan Morse, who is a 30-year-old central defender. Again, he's probably past his sell-by date as 2-star, 2-star. Probably someone we can move on, to be honest. I'm not too sure about him. Dan Ward, he's already transfer listed by the club. Can stay transfer listed. Some of these, I tell you what, are just... So we've got a lad from Swaziland. Kaya Dalamini, who is a right winger. Yep. I'm not being disrespectful to these, but, this is, at the end of the day, a game where we want to try and win football matches. And with some of these boys, Evan Blaney, he's 16 years of age. Yes, he's got a little bit of potential. We'll see with him. Sam Watts, 18-year-old winger. Again, it's just the star rate. If we're going to go on star ratings, which I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Actually, looking at Carl Crossley now, it's probably not as bad as some of the other ones that are in the squad, but he's out for a blooming year. Like I said, tactics-wise, this is how we're going to look with it all on both tactics. So as it stands at the moment, if you go by star ratings, right back we're fine. We need another central defender, possibly a bigger goalkeeper, a defensive midfielder, a right winger. It's saying Sedwin Scott. So he needs to be an inside forward, doesn't he? Like that. That's better. And when he's out on that side, an inside outlet strike winger. So there's a little bit of tweaking we can do to make it, a bit more for us. But I think, as it stands at the moment, we need another striker. We need a right winger. We need probably a couple of midfielders, a right back to get rid of a few, a central defender, possibly two, and definitely a left back and a goalkeeper. So there's plenty of work to be done here before we can get started. Have we got our fixtures in? Right, I found it, managed to get it sorted. So we've got a few friendlies to sort out. The first game will be Marine. Wow, okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to play through this period of time, get some players in, friendlies out the way, and back in for the first game of the season and have a little look at our new signings. Well, thank you very much for watching the introduction to your fantastic South Shields. Now, hopefully we will be able to do you justice by getting some players in that will improve this squad and at least go for those playoffs. That is the key of the game. What the board want. My aspirations are a little bit more lofty than that, so we'll see how we get on. But thank you very much for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and get notified of all the future uploads from the Priisek channel and your Park to Legend series for FM26. See you soon. Goodbye.